Hello, this is Marty from Brothers in Christ Software. Let's take a few minutes to talk about work in church and contributions. Entering contributions is very simple. First, sign into work in church, go to the Member Management menu, then go to the Contributions menu. From here, select Contributions. Click the Add Contribution button. Select the person that gave. We'll use John Doe here. Put in the date of the contribution. Today's date is usually the default. The total amount of the contribution. Recorded by, that would be the name, initials, or whatever of the person typing it in. Payment method: cash, check, credit or debit card, gift in kind, money order, or other. Those are the built-in options. If you choose check, you can put in the check number if you want to track that. You can put comments if required. The deposited flag is something you don't want to touch. Skip that. Then down here in the details, you can split that contribution among different funds or different types. We've predefined tithes and missions as the most common types. Now, of course, you can change this to suit yourself. Let's say they wanted to split this $75 to tithes and $25 to missions. Now the splits down here in the details has to equal the amount at the top. If the two are in balance, then you're finished. That's all there is to entering a contribution. So this contribution is in the file. The deposited flag is clear, which means it has not been deposited as far as the system is concerned. So let's add another contribution. I'll show you something different. Okay, this time, Pat Nixon, today's date, $100. Money order. It's got a number on it. Put a comment on here if necessary. Now she didn't specify whether to split it, so let's just put it all in tithes. And since missions is already displayed here, you can leave it there with a 0 or you can delete it. Either way, it doesn't hurt to have a 0 record there. Okay, now that's that. We've entered 2 contributions in less than a minute. Now over here you'll see a review button, which as you go along and you're adding your contributions, that number will build up showing you how much is in the file that hasn't been marked as deposited yet. It just gives you an idea of what you need to put in when you do a deposit slip. Now you can click that review button, which will take you to a screen showing you all the contributions that are in the file that have not been marked as deposited. From here you can double click on them to go back to the original record and edit it if you wish. Or you can go to Reports and run a deposit slip report to see what needs to go onto your deposit slip. Now the deposit slip report doesn't actually print a deposit slip, since those vary from bank to bank, but it gives you a list of what should be on there. Now that's it. That's all there is to contributions. Now let's go back to the people module and look at the people we just entered data on, John Doe. We'll go over to the contribution tab and you'll see that those 2 contributions are now listed. And from here you can, if you have access to the contribution module, some people might have inquiry only, others might have full access. You can double click that to go back to the original record, or you can just look at it here. And whenever you see the little plus sign, that means there's more information. You click on the plus sign and it shows you how the contribution was divided among the different funds. And once it becomes a minus sign, you can click it again to close that. And you can also click the new contribution button from the people screen, which will take you over to that same contribution screen where you can start adding another one. So there's really 2 ways to get to that. That's it. It's been less than 5 minutes and we've entered 2 or 3 contributions, and there's not much to it. Call us if you have any questions.